Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we encountered the Guardian, an immortal man who has been guarding the Urn of Sacred Ashes, and he told us that to get to the urn, we have to face the Gauntlet. 4 tests to tell the true believer from the false. And unfortunately, considering that Artin doesn't believe the Maker exists, this may not go so good for us. And for our first test, we have ghosts, such a welcoming sight. Brona, Thane Shartan, General Matharath, Archon Hessarian, Disciple Cather, Disciple Havard, we had his shield for a while, Lady Vasilia, and Elves? I do not know how to pronounce that name.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. The plague, a tune, wind, a coconut. I need to hear that again. I think Artin's smart enough to figure this out, but I want to point out something that if you get the answer incorrect, then they just kind of say, that is not the answer of which I speak, and then they turn into a demon and they fight you. But if you say, I don't know, some of them will comment on, it's an honest answer, and they just leave you be, which I find very interesting. Some of them will still fight you, but others they just kind of comment on, oh, your heart is pure, you gave an honest answer. And then they go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure a lark may carry it while a strong man might not. A tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Brona.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Love, the moon, dreams, indigestion. Can you repeat that, Noah? Thought's strange sister dwells in night. Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
I do find some of these riddles very, very interesting. Because part of me doesn't know how much of this I can trust. You know, if these are genuine, if these are real. Some of them we know for certain, like Shartan existed. We know that Matharath, Hessarian, Havard existed, but the childhood friend and the mother, we really don't know if that's true or not. Those could just be spirits conjured up by the Gauntlet itself.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Murder, war, vengeance, love. Could you repeat the question? Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Anders? Anders, was that you? Oh, my poor boy.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Ferelden, home, and alienage, death. Repeat that, please. So I know that people have wondered if perhaps Shartan could be soulless, because they do look very, very similar, but I don't see soulless working with Andraste. I'm pretty sure, because I know that people have, you know, set up some kind of soulless timeline. I'm pretty sure that Soulless was asleep during this time. It's an interesting theory, but it's not one that I ascribe to. Home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
The Chantry did not keep its promise.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Stars, the mountains, clouds, sheep. I'd like you to repeat that. No, the bones of the world. Artin feels that in her heart. The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Yeah, I remembered Havard, because, you know, we had his Aegis. And, you know, his shield. But yeah, they did mention that, Havard disagreed with Mathrath. He was Mathrath's bodyguard or something, but he loved Andraste, not in a romantic way, but in a, you know, like, she is the prophet of my new god, that kind of love. And he, upon finding out that Mathrath had betrayed her, he ran to the gates of Minrathous, but unfortunately Andraste was already burned. And he had been beaten up or something, and he touched the ashes and his wounds were healed, something like that.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Religion, jealousy, children, woman. I need to hear that again. Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
I do understand where Mathrath is coming from. He did a shitty thing, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to justify what he did. You know, the idea of like, yay, I forged an army, but no one really gives a shit about me. They all care about my wife, so I'm gonna get rid of my wife. Like, I'm not justifying that. But the idea that he was an Alamari warlord, and then here was this frail woman. And because Andraste was frail, I'm pretty sure they mentioned that Andraste had quite a frail constitution. And yet everyone bends the knee to her and they're worshipping her. And now she's got this new husband who's a god. I can't compete with that. I didn't sign up for this.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Lightning, fire, woman, hunger. Let me hear that again. Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kether, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
so that's who Cather is. And last but not least, Hesarian.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Weakness, queens, time, mercy. Could you repeat that? Mercy.
Yes. I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
And the door opens, and what do we see on the other side? I like to imagine Artin's heart just drops. Because I'm pretty sure that's the back of Trian, but she can recognize her brother. And she just kind of stands there. The shock of the Guardian knowing about Trian, that was like a little like, oh, but this. She, like, I imagine her mouth is hanging open. She just doesn't, like, she's trying her hardest to hold back the tears, to appear strong. Because that's what her father would tell her to do.
Greetings, my exiled sister. I would lament your fate, but why should I? You have been cast out to walk the surface, whereas I... But I am too hard on you. Balin made fools of us both. Were I a spectator, I would applaud him for his clever manipulations. However, I find it hard for me to remain unbiased in this regard.
I should never have trusted Balin. I'm sorry for what I did. Balin betrayed us both. It was not my fault. That is what you say, but you are not Trian. I don't know if I like any of these answers, because... Here's the thing. I'm sorry for what I did. Artin didn't do anything. She didn't kill a Trian. Balin had Trian killed. I'd be alright with that. It's more, she's sorry for what she didn't do. That's the thing of it. Balin betrayed us both. It was not my fault. No, Artin does think it's her fault. I should never have trusted Balin. That is what you say, but you are not Trian. Trian is in Orzammar. He's in the crypt. He'll be with Endrin. Because bear in mind, the dwarves bury their dead. But this is some magical weirdness. I think in her heart she knows this isn't Trian. She can go and visit Trian's body whenever the hell she wants. This isn't Trian. Trian is not up and about and walking and talking. But I think just for a minute, just for a single minute, Artin wants to pretend that this is her brother. She wants to ignore what logic and reason say and just for a minute just have one last conversation with her brother. Because the last conversation she had was not a pleasant one. It was, God, what was it? It was, after the feast, and her father had sent her to find Trian and Balin. And, what was it? Balin, stay here and stoke the new commander's, not deceit, not conceit. Ego, something like that. Stay and stroke the new commander's ego if you must, but get to bed soon. And, that was the last thing that Trian ever said to her. So I think just for a little while, if she can pretend that this is her brother, I think she's gonna take that. I should never have trusted Balin.
My sister, I know you are haunted by shame and regret. Let the past stay in the past. Take this and use it well. I give you this and my blessing. remember me.
I like to think that one tear goes down her face, and she very hastily wipes it away. Maybe Alistair puts a hand on her shoulder and she shrugs him off because, her father always told her, you don't get emotional. You don't get emotional on the battlefield. You are stoic. You are like the stone, and the stone does not cry. And I think just her heart is beating so loud in her ears. She, it feels like her chest is about to explode, because that's all she ever wanted. All she ever wanted was her big brother's blessing, love, affection, attention, whatever. And so to get that after he died, like I said, Artin knows that wasn't Trian. That wasn't the real Trian. But she can't explain what or why, but if she can pretend, I don't think Artin doesn't pretend much. She's not that way inclined. But I think in this one moment she's gonna be selfish and she's gonna say, you know what? I'll have this. I'll take this. Oh, thank you for the save. Now then, everyone on the mage. Everyone. You're the most dangerous, I think. Riposte. Sweet. Take her out. Is everyone okay? Yeah, everyone's okay. Take her out. There we go. Now, oh god, who's the most deadly? I'm gonna go after me. I think. Why are you wearing a hat? Why are you wearing a hat, Ghost Artin? I question that. Spin! Qwinn, you are healing, that is good. Stun me! Artin decapitated herself! Oh, that's disturbing. That says something about Artin's psychology, but I don't know what. Jesus! Oh my god. Okay, you. Come on, Artin, get over there. And you're going down, Liliana, I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, did you see the cruelty on her face? Is that what I really am? Oh.
On her face? Is that really what I am?
Well, I wasn't expecting that. And I certainly don't want to go through it again.
That was weird.
I did not realize that people had comments on fighting their doppelgangers. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Oh, I remember this. Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker. As we have faith in the Maker, so must we have faith in our friends.
Hey, you see those? Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles.
Don't worry, Alistair. Because I have the internet. Because I am a dirty, dirty cheater. Google, tell me how to do... I can never remember this puzzle. I can never remember the order, and it'll take me ages, so Google. Dragon Age. If I can spell it right, there we go. The Gauntlet. I'm sorry about this. I don't want to spend 30 minutes figuring this out. Okay, just tell me the answers. Google. Google, I know you have them. How much time do I have left? Okay, we got 10 minutes. We could do this in 10 minutes. Okay, let's see. Yep, we've spoken to the Guardian. This section contains spoilers. I hope it contains spoilers. I want to know how to do this. There we go. Come on. The Dragon Age wiki is being very slow today. No, I don't want to watch the trailer for Watch Dogs Legion. If you would like to load, thank you. Yeah, we've got the fight. Yeah, party options. Okay, there we go. Oh, flippin' heck. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, left 3. Okay, everyone hold your positions. You.
Your wish?
Thank you. Can I tell my right from my left? Okay, so we want left 3.
Tell me.
Look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
It is a start. Left 6. And you go on right 2.
That's it. That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
And Artin, you go here. Now then. Left 3 to right 4. Ooh dear, flipping heck. And then right 2 to left 1. That would be Qwinn. There we go. Artin, move forwards. And then left 6 to right 5. And then right 4 to left 5.
Yes?
Move there, Alistair. There we go. And Artin, finish it.
Maker's breath. Andraste only favored the clever, it seems.
Or the people who knew to cheat. Thank you, Andraste. Now everyone, come on. Come on, guys. Back to my timer. Oh shit, timer. There we go. Okay. There it is.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, Liliana. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove equipment. And run through.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Can I have my clothes back? Yay! Thank you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't find that a little bit funny. Artin, who has zero belief in the Maker, just... Whoa, shit. Oh, I was trying to loot.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. I love the three of them, just like, oh my god, this is so amazing. This is, oh, we are so blessed. And Artin's just like, we found a dead woman. That's great. Take a pinch of the ashes or leave the urn alone. No, we'll take a pinch. You take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch. And now we leave the urn. We leave it be. I mean, would Artin have taken the whole thing? Well. The Guardian said, oh, shit. God, no. Curses. Okay, okay. I can't really do anything. Alistair, take stuff. You need to help me out here, bud. Okay, take this, and then... Okay, damn it. You know what? Just have the sword. It's fine. Liliana. And then... this. Qwinn. Have that. There we go. Okay, that's something. And in here, please don't be too much. Please don't be too much. I have limited space. And... oh my god, we did it. We did it. We just have enough. Oh my god, I'm so relieved. It is a miracle. It's a miracle after all. Now we can go. Yeah, but yeah, what was I saying? So the Guardian did say that we couldn't take the entire urn. I mean, we did only need a pinch, so I don't think Artin would have ended up taking the entire thing. Now, where does this lead us? Ah! Back to the beginning. Okay. And then you two. Dexterity and cunning, methinks. And let's finish off the bard line. Qwinn, you can have 2 magic, 1 willpower. And ooh. Earthquake is good, but it is friendly fire possible. You know what? Frost weapons. There we go. Now then, I could fight Andraste the dragon. But again, I have no inventory space. And she has some sweet, sweet loot that I would very much like to get. So I think... yeah, I'm a-coming back for you. Soon. Now that luckily we don't have to go all the way through the caverns again, we can just take this handy-dandy shortcut. Where does this bring us out? Aha! Okay, the cave-in. With the dead adventurer. I remember this. Now then, Brother Genitivi. You alright, dude? You still down here? Are you still down here? Yeah, there he is, right at the end.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
Show Genitivi the pouch of asses. Oh god, the pouch of asses. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shit. The pouch of ashes. The urn, yes. What do you think? The urn? Yes.
What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Grueling. There were tests. Nothing has touched me quite so deeply. It was just a stone flask with a burnt woman. I've got to go for number 3. This might have been a highly spiritual experience for the rest of her party, but this had no effect on Artin. It's just a stone flask with a burnt woman inside.
It may be that to you, but means so much more to thousands of people. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Yes, the urn of sacred ashes must be shared with the world. Why? We should keep this secret to ourselves. That is not wise. Many will try to exploit this. Oh, I don't like any of these. Artin doesn't give a crap. Let people do what they want with the world. With the urn, excuse me. Okay, not number 2. As I said, Artin doesn't care. Number 2 implies that you care enough to be like, oh, let's keep it a secret. Yes, the urn of sacred ashes must be shared with the world. That is not wise. Many will try to exploit this discovery. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna go with number 3. I don't like how number 1 is worded. That's the thing of it. That is not wise. Many will try to exploit this discovery.
But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the Chantry?
So everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Ooh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
I will spread this good news or die trying.
If something bad comes of this, it's your fault, then you will die. Kill Genitivi. I suppose you're right. I should not be selfish. Yeah, Artin didn't come from a place of selfishness. If I'm being honest, I don't know where Artin was coming from with that. There just wasn't an option to be like, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want. Can we get out of here now? If something bad comes of this, it's your fault.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
Yeah, Artin had no interest in killing Genitivi. He seems like a decent enough dude. Now then, I am out of time for this episode. I want to go to party camp. There first. So then in the next episode, I remember, sell my stuff. There we go, okay. And I am, once again, very relieved to see that Thorin is his regular colour and that he isn't white. Oh, and Schmooples! Yay, Schmooples did pop in. Okay. But yes, I am out of time for this episode. In the next, we'll be sorting out our inventory, and if we have time, going back to fight that High Dragon. I do not want to leave her alone for too long. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.